Subway absolutely positively fucking sucks. See, Final Fight is an example of why emulating an arcade game back in the day was not a good idea. Because the game slows fucking down. It's so slow. You can hit that button as much as you want. You can try to punch somebody. It will not work because the lag on the game is so bad from the background animations. That'll get even worse when you run into these fucking dogs that sit there and bark silently at you. And the lag on it is unbelievable. It's second only to running into barrels that roll at you. That is when you get mad lag. And there's dick you can do about it other than try not to get punched. Look at this fucking place. Oh my god. Detroit is almost better than this. Except the difference is that in Detroit you can't just run around and beat the shit out of everybody. Which confuses me anyway. I mean, this big fucker hires the mayor. Doesn't he have a police force and the National Guard to come in and say, hey, we're going to exterminate you assholes? Oh, this is extremely important. This is a milestone for gaming right there. Brett and Doug, the first homosexual couple in a video game ever. How trendy is that? And then you proceed to beat the fuck out of them. Not because you're a homophobe. Do not let Slash or his Axl Guns N' Roses cocksucker friend ever touch you. They will molest the hell out of you in one hit. Half of your manness, yes, half of your manness will be gone if those guys get a hold of you. Now these guys were actually women in the arcade version, but for some reason Nintendo pussied under and made them scrappers, who were still a bitch because they hit infinitely harder than an Andor at times. And Andor is just a massive pimp anyway. I mean, look at the dude. He's got fucking gold chains and a leopard wife beater on, and I mean, the dude's a pimp. He pimps out his little gang, and he's the biggest fucking thing in this game, hands down. And when you fight his ass, he actually will run off the screen and let his little buddies jab at you, and then run out and hit you when you're busy. He's the biggest pussy. You know, I rode on a bus that looked like this place in Detroit. I know I mentioned Detroit before, but I think somebody had a city in mind when they talked about Metro City. And here comes your second encounter with Andor's cocksucking ass. Now, he abuses the go off the screen and fuck him up tactic far more than anybody else in the game, although there are other enemies that'll do it. That's the single most annoying thing in the game. You can't go beyond the border of the screen, but that big fucker can, and he abuses it. He abuses the hell out of it when he has buddies to help him do it. Especially Jason Two-Piece. Yeah, that's right, I knocked a knife out of the air with a samurai sword. You proceed to cock-slap that bastard. This game is so therapeutic. If you're like me, and you think that society is a decayed piece of shit that deserves to get shot, this game is just so therapeutic. Okay. Now, here's a good tactic to show you. Since most of the enemies like to try to close in close and get in front and behind you, getting into something like a corner, they can't do that. In which case, they just run straight into your fist wonderfully well. And then you kick their asses and you move on. Now be careful of Slash. You see that suplex? If you throw a human being at him with a suplex, he can block said human being very easily. Alright, now this asshole is quite possibly the biggest cunt rag in the game. I hate this guy. He's a blatant attempt to lower your lives, excuse me, before you go on to the next boss, who's infinitely easier. So what you do is you want to beat the fuck out of him with some grappling moves at the start, and then after that he's going to charge at you. You know he's going to charge at you when he doesn't lift his head, which is annoying as hell. Or when he moves like that, like normal, then you take that sword and you chop his dick off. You shove that dick up his urethra, and straight through his spine, and replace his brainstem with the point of a samurai sword. That's how you deal with this guy. Because notice that. He takes half or more of your life off with one hit. More often than not, he'll instantly kill you. Now, the way that you avoid getting fucked up by him when he's not just walking around like a douche, which is rare, is to do the spinning clothesline. Just keep doing that until he's down, or he starts moving normally, and then you grab his ass. Don't try to punch him, grab him and headbutt his ass. Oh yeah, that's right. Some sack right to the face. Aerial sack. Now the bonus stage is of course suitably brutal for Final Fight. You beat the shit out of a car with your bare hands, which as Hagar is not that difficult, because he's much heavier than that car, I imagine. And be careful when you try to kill the hood, you have to get down low enough. If you don't, you can actually get stuck hitting the hood over and over and never break it. But what really pisses me off is that this is Final Fight. To make this bonus stage perfect, you should be able to kick this dude's ass. You should be able to break your foot up his ass.